Dear students, this is Dr. Sheikh Mastanamma. I am from Acharya Nagarjuna University. Today we are going to discuss about practical session on thin layer chromatography. As we know that thin layer chromatography is a separation technique. The principle of separation is adsorption. According to adsorption principle, the components which are more affinity towards stationary phase elute later. The components which are less affinity towards stationary phase elute faster. TLC was first introduced by Ismailo and Schreiber in 1938. It is also called spread layer chromatography, surface or open column chromatography. Using this thin layer chromatography, we can separate and identify amino acids, plant extracts, drugs. It is more accurate than paper chromatography and column chromatography. Today, our practical is identification of diclofenac in diclofenac injectable dosage form. The diclofenac injections are available. This is the commercially available diclofenac injection. Really, it containing the diclofenac we can identify using thin layer chromatography. The practical requirements are preparation of mobile phase and stationary phase, next sample preparation, application of the sample, next detection of color spots. First, you have to prepare this is the diclofenac API, that is a active pharmaceutical ingredient. Weigh accurately about 10 mg of diclofenac API and transfer into 10 ml volumetric flask and make up, this is the 10 ml volumetric flask, and make up the solution with 1000 ml with 10 ml using methanol as a solvent. 10 mg in 10 ml is nothing but 1 mg per 1 ml, that is nothing but 1000 μg per ml. Next, from this we have to prepare 100 μg per ml, that is transfer 1 ml from 1000 μg per ml into another 10 ml volumetric flask for the preparation of 100 μg per ml using methanol as a solvent. The next, you have to prepare the test sample solution. This is the ampule. You have to break the ampule carefully and transfer 1 ml containing 25 mg of diclofenac, the label containing 1 ml of this ampule containing 25 mg, transfer 1 ml into 25 ml volumetric flask, and transfer into the solution was made up to the mark with methanol. This is 25 mg in 25 ml. So this is again 1000 μg per ml. From this we have to prepare 100 μg per ml by transferring 1 ml into 10 ml volumetric flask. Again the solution was made up to the mark with methanol. So we have both the API stock and formulation stock. Then you have to take TLC plates. These are the commercially available TLC plates. This is the aluminum side and this is the so this acts as a stationary phase. Here for doing chromatography we require stationary phase, it's a fixed phase, and mobile phase it's a moving phase. So these are the commercially available TLC plates. We have to cut these TLC plates into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter, or 10 into 5 centimeter, or 20 into 20 centimeter. So first, using scissors we can cut this TLC plate, TLC plates. So this much of small plate is enough. It's a laboratory practical, that's why small scale practical. So like this you have to cut the TLC plate, and you have to activate the TLC plate. Activation means, okay, to remove any moisture or atmospheric gases on the surface of the TLC plate. You have, for the activation, you have to place the TLC plate in a hot air oven at 121 degrees centigrade for 1 hour. Okay. After activation, you hold the TLC plates like this. Don't put finger on the surface of the stationary phase. Then you have to take a ruler. You have to take a ruler. Then at the bottom, above the 10 inches, from the bottom 1 centimeter above, you have to draw one horizontal line using pencil and ruler, and made equal circles from equal distance, mostly 2 or 3 circles. And label each circle, first circle A, second circle B, third circle C. Take the capillary tube for sampling, or you can use micropipette also. From the API stock 100 mg per ml, you draw the solution using capillary tube and place 1 drop in A circle, which we already made. Then you have to draw now the test sample, placing the test sample on the TLC plates using capillary tube. Place 1 drop in B circle, again in C circle 1 drop. After completion of spotting, we have to air them air dried. The preparation of mobile phase for diclofenac injection, so it containing 90 volumes of chloroform and 5 volumes of formic acid and 5 volumes of acetone. You have to prepare in a beaker, then you have to saturate the mobile phase using this Petri plate for 30 minutes. The saturation is very important for uniform development of color spots. So we are preparing the mobile phase in a small beaker because we required only 100 ml. So in a large scale, the development chamber, okay. So using development chamber, the TLC was prepared. This is the development chamber, okay. So development chamber, the mobile phase was saturated. After saturation, after 30 minutes, you have to place the spotting TLC plates, inside the beaker. In slant position, the spots in the bottom side don't touch the mobile phase, the spots. Then here the principle is the mobile phase travel upwards due to against gravitational force or capillary action, the mobile phase running upwards. You have to observe the solvent front. Solvent front means The mobile phase was travelled upwards. When the 3/4 slide was wetted, we have to stop the practical. After completion of 3/4, the solvent front wash, again remove the plate from the beaker, and again the horizontal line was draw top of the plate indicating the solvent front. Now the plate was air dried for colored spot. After drying, you have to observe this plate was no color spots. Then for visualizing the color spots, we have to spray the reagent. That is, the reagent was prepared according to IP monograph for the identification of diclofenac injection. The reagent, the spraying reagent or visualizing agent is 0.5% weight by volume solution of potassium dichromate in 20% H2SO. We have to prepare and poured in spray bottle. Then we have to spray onto the surface of the TLC plates and again air dried. Okay, after air drying, you observed, okay, color spots, very good color spots, very nice. The same color was obtained for API, that is a diclofenac active pharmaceutical ingredient, and the injectable dosage form A, B and C. A containing API, BC containing injectable dosage form. So the same color was observed for API and formulation. So the formulation containing the diclofenac injection. After so the practical was completed. So the same A and B, C, the same colors was obtained. So the diclofenac injection containing the diclofenac API. This is the procedure of IP monograph, according to IP monograph. Thank you for watching. Thank you. See you again. She is my lab technician Rajita. Thank you.